So Boris Johnson, with the Queen's approval, has decided to shut down Parliament. That's right, the unelected Prime Minister has gone to the unelected monarch to stop MPs scrutinising a Brexit that nobody really wants anymore, based on a campaign that was found to have broken several electoral laws. Now naturally, this has led to a discussion about the health of UK democracy. But is it really anything out of the ordinary? UK democracy has never exactly been the fairest or the healthiest. Our electoral system is wildly unrepresentative, while the gap between governing institutions and the people that they're supposed to serve at times feels astronomical. Now, of course, Scotland is especially aware of this gap. For generations, we've had to put up with a majority of governments that we didn't vote for and being governed on high and from a distance. Devolution was supposed to deal with this, and of course some powers came down the line. We got our parliament and our voices and our votes started to count for that little bit more. Yet it still feels like there's this huge democratic disconnect because of how much we do still being dictated from this distant, impenetrable government in the UK. Brexit being a prime example of this. This is why so many people like myself support independence for Scotland, not because of nationalism or patriotism or anything like that, but because independence presents a real opportunity to close this democratic gap. When you govern on a smaller scale, you bring power closer to the people, physically and metaphorically, and you give everyone a more realistic chance to feel represented within the political process. You see it in places like Iceland and Sweden and Denmark. These smaller scale consensual democracies tend to be fairer, they tend to be more accountable, they tend to be more representative, which in turn makes people more satisfied with their democratic systems overall. Independence isn't about identity then, it's about reducing that gap. It's about giving people a voice and having it actually mean something, rather than letting Boris run riot and doing what he pleases with us here a million miles away, powerless to stop it. The alternative, of course, is that we remain within the UK and hope that these historic, steadfast institutions somehow get better over time. But consider this. If the definition of insanity is repeating the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results, then expecting the UK to suddenly become a beacon of democratic prosperity is surely completely and utterly bonkers.